So, had a bit of an unsuccessful afternoon. Went and picked up a few things from Anaconda and BCF and Bunnings, just for the car, a few final things. I had this fridge, it's the kick-ass version of the Bushman, so it's exactly the same as the Bushman's, but obviously a kick-ass brand, so a bit cheaper. You know, who wants to pay $850 for a console fridge? Only thing was, you got to modify the seat rails for it to fit between, because this sits at 230. And between the seats, it's like 215, 210. So you're gonna try and get 20 mil out of it, you know. So I decided stuff it to not modify the seat rails. I'll get the Austrail one, which is about 200 at the bottom and fans out to 230. So yeah, perfect. It'll fit in between. Measured out. I go, yeah, sweet, and didn't realise how long it is. So it ends up being too far forward for our handbrake, so it doesn't sit well. You know, obviously it will sit down when the handbrake's like that, but obviously when you pull your handbrake up, that bit coming forward will hit it. And, you know, I don't want to go modifying the handbrake, so really can't put that fridge in. So I'm going to modify these seat rails to make this work. Now, you know, there's the last option. There's a few other centre consoles out there, but I don't want a 10 litre console like this. Is
or 8 litre. We can get an 8 litre
brass monkey.
Yeah.
Well, what's 8 litres? Like this one's, oh no, it's got stuff in it at the moment. But this one's 18 litres, so it's, you know.
Oh, 15.
Oh, 15 litres, which is massive, like, which is heaps, you know. We're going to run this as a freezer most of the time, and, you know, if we're not running it as a freezer, it's just going to be a little drinks fridge and bits and pieces. But who doesn't love, like, having a centre console fridge, you know, instead of jumping the back or whatever, keeping stuff cold when it's a hot day like that. But, yeah, so we're going to modify these seat rails, make this work, because we've got to do something and get it in.
And we're out of options.
Yep. So just building our base for our centre console fridge. So that's it there. Used a bit of aluminium, obviously, just to keep it a bit lighter, and also had a bit left over from when we did the build. So it was good to use up. So the aluminium actually sits on the original console base, so I'll have 2 bolts. I'll go through there, through the aluminium into the original console base, and then I'll just have a screw that goes straight down through here and then into the timber floor that I laid down very at the start of the build. So I'm just clamp them together with a little bit of glue, and then I'm just going to put a couple of screws in to hold this piece of timber down. But that's virtually our base that will sit on the floor plan kind of the Troopy, and then mounts to the original console mounts, which were pretty cool. You know, don't want to just make new holes for nothing else. So yeah, I'm just gonna drill this in, probably gonna just paint it black or something like that, just so you don't really see it. You're not gonna ever see this, but just make it all kind of black, dark. You don't want to really notice it too much in the car, and then figure out how I'm actually going to mount that to this. You know, if I'm just going to put a little strap with the bracket onto it, or what. Oh, I don't know exactly yet, but that's something to think about. So I just want to get this on, but this all sits level now. As you can see, I made a bit of a just packer there, so it all sits nice and level, and yeah, happy with it. Hey guys, so we're actually leaving in a week's time. It's Easter Monday, pretty sure. Yeah, it is. So we're just doing a few little bits and pieces, obviously putting out new vinyl down because we ripped up the old stuff because of the water tank mount. We knew that when we bought the tank. We didn't really like the vinyl too much, so it kind of works well. that we got new stuff. So we're going to put these sheets down.
It is going to be a pain though.
It's going to be a pain around it, but I've made sure I cut all the old vinyl so it actually cut further past the body. So then this should slip in under, and then I'll just gap up the corners with some silicone or something like that, or no more gaps, so you won't really notice. Do that.
Gonna do our curtains.
I've got some curtains to do and just tidy up some of this wiring here that's just hanging down. I got that all sorted late at night one night, just because we got our outdoor lights.
Oh, we haven't showed them yet. We have to show you.
Yeah, we got to show you. We got some outdoor hardcore LED strips mounted to the top of the Alicam conversion, so I can control them up here. So they're on now. You guys just can't see. And then got dual USB points either side, and then wired these off our dual battery as well, because they were on our main battery obviously when we got the conversion done. And then our little Sirocco fan up there, which works like a dream.
Yeah, I think we showed them that.
But yeah, so gonna do that and do a few little bits and pieces, and really, the only thing is we're waiting on is the spare wheel. It's been finished at the fabricators. He's just getting it sandblasted, take the old powder coating off, and then re-powder coating it.
For our gas bottle.
For our gas bottle, yeah, because we got our gas bottle mounted above our spare wheel. I could have done it, but you know, I wanted it to be secure, especially on some of these corrugations we're going to be in. So we put some 75 box on the back, and then a big plate at the top, so be secure as compared to just trying to use a bit of box and just a couple bolts. So it'll be good. So nearly there. So just do these few bits and pieces for today and try and sort out the last few things during the week, and then start packing.
Yeah,
and see what we can take and what we can't.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
We weighed the car the other day, and we come in at 3.4, and that was pretty heavy, but that was a full drawer of storage stuff, recovery gear.
Did it have your recovery gear in there?
Yeah, it had our recovery gear. Water tank was full, and sub tank was fully full, and then the main tank was like half full.
No, I think a quarter.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we were nearly at like weight, and we were in the car, so which was good as well. But yeah,
still a bit nervous though.
A bit nervous. So we have about 400 kilos of storage.
Yeah.
Alrighty guys, so we're gonna hook into this and get these few bits and pieces knocked over for the day, and yeah,
we'll
show you the finishing ending. So we ended up, after thinking about what we were going to do with table wise, we ended up going with a drop down table. We went with the Expedition Center one, so the cheaper one. Obviously, well, we got this one actually pretty good price. We got this for $400 for this and a pack of Maxtrax brand new. So compared to the quick pitch one, which was I think nearly $790.
Yeah, $795.
$795 for just the table. So then another, $300 for $250 each set of Maxtrax. So then it would have been $1,200 or something like that for the quick pitch one, and 4 sets of Maxtrax, because I didn't have Maxtrax. I had a set of June ones and old blue Maxtrax, but I don't like the blue ones, so I was always going to get a set of 4 black ones. So, but yeah, we're happy with this. Hopefully it'll do us well. The only thing we didn't like was having the brackets on the inside, so you lose a bit of bench space, but for the price we paid, I think it's going to do us really well. We heard some good reviews and a couple of bad ones about it, so see what it is for. But the thing is, if this one isn't that good, you could buy 2 or 3 of these for the same price as the quick pitch. So
no, so we know that obviously this is heaps cheaper, and we did want the more expensive one, but we just couldn't justify it. Yeah,
especially right at the end of our build, justifying $800 for a
just the table. Like just the table,
plus another $500 in 2 sets of Maxtrax. So it was going to be pretty expensive. So I think this one will do us fine. We've talked to a few people, and they've said
they use it. So.
Happy as with it. They got to adjust the hinge here just so it drops down exactly on a 90. That's easy enough. Easy. All right, time to get this on the car and then touch up a few other little things. thrust proof these holes. And I was pretty scared drilling in. As I was saying before, got enough holes in this car, so a few more won't hurt.
We're over it though.
I'm over it though. What we're not going to do, we're not going to riv nut it. So I've got access to the inside with the fit out. So I'm going to put obviously large washer this side, large washer that side. Obviously because it's a bit stronger doing that than just riv nuts. So there's this side. I'm going to mount it up this side, get it all exactly where I want. Then I'll drill this side in, and then we'll show you guys the final result. So it is Wednesday night. Just caught up with a few friends for the last time for dinner. We've been working on the car today, just finalised a few bits and pieces, did some fire screens, little bit of pieces here and there, pretty much done. I'm gonna start filling up the car. We had camping gear in here originally, which was just, you know, easy throw-in stuff that I just kept in here for, you know, weekend trips and stuff like that. But we're not going to take all that little bits and pieces, you know, with us. So we're going to sort it all out, start packing this here, packing the drawers, packing everything, what works where, try to start sorting it out tonight, and finish off a few things. So it's actually pretty late. It's 9 o'clock, but just really running out of time. We want to try and push off the next 2 days, just because there's going to be some good weather where we're going for the next couple of days, and then there's going to be about a week's worth of rain. So we'd rather catch a couple of days of good weather and then push north, get out of the weather, instead of hanging around for the next week, you know, not doing much. So that's our plans for tonight. Try hooking and get that done, and then we've got all day tomorrow to finish up a few things, and then yeah, hopefully hit the road Friday midday, Friday afternoon, whatever, but that's the plan. So big 2 days to go, but we're pretty much there. We're feeling good. We're just gonna, you know, get in and get all this stuff finished and knock it over. Alrighty, we'll hook into it.